Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of our inspiring series where we spotlight the change makers and creators who are making a real difference in their fields. Today, we are diving into a topic that touches almost every household with growing kids: teenage skin, hair troubles, and who better to guide us than Anu R Goel? She is the founder of Raywellness, an Ayurvedic skincare and hair care brand. It's dedicated specialty to preteens and teens. So, with a mission rooted in the ancient wisdom and modern science, Anu is here to talk about how Ayurveda offers safe, effective solutions for young, sensitive skin, which is free from the harsh chemicals and full of nurturing care. So let me not make you wait, and let's welcome Anu to the channel and get dive into the topic, which is really interesting for the teens. And I'm sure all mothers are looking out for something like this. Hi, Anu. Welcome to my channel, Sarah Yunus.
Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much for having me here.
Same here. It's a pleasure to have you.
Same.
Really excited about your venture. So, what inspired you to start? I think your brand name is Ray Wellness.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what inspired you to start Ray Wellness, and especially how did you think of focus on, especially on the pre-teens and teens? Actually, this is a very good segment you have captured, which is actually even I keep coming across my cousins and all that. They're very concerned with their, and many mothers are very scared of allowing them to use the cosmetic products, thinking about the chemicals, and they feel they are very young to start with this. So, how did this come to your mind? What inspired you?
Yeah. So, actually, Sarah, so Ray means rebellious and young. So that is how, the word Ray has come. So,
Okay.
it has actually, Ray was actually born out of a personal need
Mhm.
to offer safe, natural, and effective skincare products to the kids. So,
Okay.
I'm a mom of a teenager, and when the hormones were playing a part on her skin, my daughter's
Mhm.
skin. So I started looking for the right product in the market. Now,
Okay.
market is full of all kind of products ranging from probably rupees 100 to rupees 5,000, and one can have their own pick. But then I could not really
Right.
find an age appropriate product. So there was this gap that I noticed in the market, for which I wanted to create a brand that the parents could trust. Now, there are baby products that are available, which I feel are too mild, and then there are products that are made for parents, for adults, which are too harsh. So the right age appropriate products, so that range was missing. So during this time, we went back to Ayurveda. Now, why Ayurveda? Because it emphasizes on balance and prevention. So, it completely made sense on why
Mhm.
not to build a brand which is rooted on ancient wisdom and make it
Mhm.
relevant for today's teens. So that is how Ray Wellness, Rebellious and Young was born.
Okay, that's nice. Actually, this is a very inspiring thing. Many mothers who have come on our channel, and they have really inspired us by telling that when I asked them that what inspired you to start this, and they always had a story that it was because of their child. So it's really nice, that you are not only thinking about your child. You could have just used this experiment and we made some formulas of skincare for your child to use at home and finish. But you have gone a step ahead, and you have given a solution to many mothers out there, because you really understand the pain that what a mother is going through when it comes to the skincare and hair care. So really, that's really nice and kind of you that to take a step ahead and bring Grey Wellness to all the mothers out there. So, Anu, can you just share some of the most common hair and skin concerns the teenagers are facing today, and also if you can tell us that why Ayurveda is such a powerful solution?
Right. See, so today's teens, they have a set of challenges. They are having acne and clogged pores. Why? Because at times the skin is oily, or the hormones are playing its role. Then
Hmm.
there is tanning and sun sensitivity issues. Why? Because
Hmm.
it is these teens who are actually out there, in the sun. You and me
Hmm.
probably are, in the cars or in the office, in the house, but then they're
Correct.
actually out there in the sun playing sports or school grounds or simple commuting. So
Mm-hmm.
sensitivity to sun is very common. Then they
Yes.
have scalp issues. Sadly, we take care of scalp only when there is a problem, which might actually lead to early hair fall or hair thinning. Hair thinning is also because of probably poor diet or stress, which actually the teens they really face this time. So all these are the issues that they face. Now, a very, very interesting part about Ayurveda is it actually talks about pitta dosh. So it says
Ah, I've
that,
heard that. Yeah.
yeah, so it says that during adolescence, pitta
Hmm.
dosh is at times it dominates. Why it dominates? Because it is responsible for metabolism, for heat, and for transformation. So during this
Okay.
time, dosh is actually on a high, and
Mm-hmm.
if it goes in excess, then it might lead to oiliness and inflammation and acne or hair fall. So this is what the Ayurveda also talks about. So at Ray Wellness, when we have studied and we were in talks with many Ayurvedic doctors and all those things. So we
Mm-hmm.
at Ray Wellness we use pitta pacifying herbs like
Mm-hmm.
neem, aloe vera, which is for scalp infection, licorice, wheat germ for soothing and brightening of the skin, for bhringraj,
Okay.
amla, brahmi for strengthening the roots, for papaya
Mm.
extract, gorgula. There are so many other herbs that we use, and
Okay.
we package them into modern no fuss format, like
Mm-hmm.
face wash, moisturizers, and sprays, which are very easy for the teens to use.
Right.
So
Yeah, that
yeah,
is
so
very
that is
important, because the teens don't want much complicated things, and they are not ready for it.
absolutely. Otherwise, वो नानी के नुस्खे it works the best. They apply
Yes.
all those kitchen remedies. They are good to go.
Correct.
They really do not need any other thing in life. But then
Absolutely.
it is,
Absolutely.
yeah, if they really listen.
They are all the
Uh,
technology gins, so you can't expect them to follow the nani ke nuskes and all that. Of course, I think whatever you're doing is nani ke nuske, but in a remix way.
right. It is
See,
all
like, they
reformulated.
don't hear the old songs. They don't, when you play some old songs, they are like, it's boring. But when the same old song comes in a remix version, they keep
Yeah,
repeatedly playing it because it's a remix.
yeah,
So that's how it
same.
is. I think Ray Wellness is a remix version of the
Absolutely.
Nani Nuska.
Yeah. So it is remix songs. So it is reformulated products. So absolutely true. Bang on.
Yeah,
This is what.
absolutely.
Uh,
Anu, I think your products are basically tailored for harmonial changes and sensitive skin. So what sets Ray Wellness apart from other natural skincare brands in the market?
um, I guess that's some problem.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I
Yeah,
can.
I just had some internet issue. Okay, so
Okay.
I was asking, Anu, your products are basically tailored for hormonal changes and sensitive skin. So
Yeah.
what sets Ray Wellness apart from other natural or Ayurvedic brands in the market?
Okay, so that's a great question. It really gets to the heart of why actually Raywellness was born.
Okay.
So like, most of the Ayurvedic brands and natural skincare brands, it
Hmm.
follows one size fit all approach. That is, they cater to the adults, but then they try and look kid friendly, without actually
Hmm.
addressing to the concerns that the teens they go through. So
Hmm.
this is where Ray Wellness comes into place. So our products are number one, age specific. So all our formulations are going to be exclusively for preteens and teens. This would mean that the formulations are going to be gentler, and
Hmm.
it will have lower concentration of actives, so that it does
Okay.
not in any way interfere with the hormones of the growing kids.
Okay.
Next, we are rooted in Ayurveda, and it is backed
Hmm.
by science. Now, what does that mean? So it is like we
Hmm.
use all the ancient herbs like neem and licorice, bhringraj, brahmi, many other herbs. We package them into formats that are very easy for the teens to use, like face wash and moisturizers and sprays. So the
Hmm.
result, it is like the products they feel they are cool, they are effective,
Okay.
and also
Hmm.
we are respecting the tradition.
Okay.
Also, what Raywellness does is we understand the teen lifestyle. I mean, we know about, we're aware of the post sport sweat, the school tan, the scalp itchiness because of the sweat buildup, and hair thinning. So we make all the
Okay.
products keeping all these lifestyle issues in mind. Also, we
Okay.
are very safe and have a minimalistic approach. That is,
Mm.
just you don't have to go in for 10-step routine. I mean, just keep it
Correct.
simple and clean, like face wash and then moisturizer and sunscreen.
Mm.
Also, have
Okay.
the same thing for our hair also. We are the first to introduce hair sunscreen. So the way
Mhm.
you take care of your skin, it is important to take care of hair also. So when you are
Right.
applying face sunscreen, apply hair sunscreen also. So this is one
Okay.
of our new products that we have introduced.
That's nice. Okay. One of our viewer is saying that Ayurvedic is best. Definitely, Ayurvedic is always the best.
True.
In any ways, like when I too have a personal experience with Ayurveda. When
Mm-hmm.
my mom had some joint pains and all that, we tried a lot of the English medicines, to cure the pain and the swelling and the inflammations and all that stuff. But nothing helped. A lot of painkillers, and which we were scared of that would affect her kidney and all that. Then one of our family friends suggested some Ayurvedic tablets and syrups and some oil and all that. You won't believe, in just 15, 20 days, we could see the difference. And it was,
Wow.
usually they say that Ayurvedic is a very slow thing and all that. But then my personal experience was that Ayurvedic was not slow for her. It's just that the
Mm-hmm.
consistency has
Yeah.
to be there.
Yeah.
What happens is, now when you talk about your skincare products, if a person is not using your skincare products with the consistency, then I'm sure he or she will not find that difference. I'm sure your products are for both genders, right?
Yeah. It is unisex.
So yeah,
Yes.
so it
It
it,
is.
it only depends that he or she has to use that with that consistency. One day you use some face cream, or one day you use an oil, and then for months you don't use it, and then you say that it's not working. I think that
Yeah.
is where the mismatch is. And yeah,
Yes.
Ayurvedic, anyway, it is almost safe because no chemicals in it. It's all
No
so
chemicals. It is
natural.
all.
Yeah, from the roots, from the extracts and all that stuff. So, how do you combine this traditional Ayurvedic knowledge with the modern science in your formulations? How does that combine? Because we know this is Nanika Nuska that we have already highlighted with the remix, but how do you try to gel this both formulas?
Okay. So, there's a core philosophy of respecting the past and embracing the present. So,
Hmm.
this is how, we combine the Ayurveda, the traditional Ayurveda with modern science. And
Mhm.
here's how we do it. So, it is like
Hmm.
we identify the right ingredient, the Ayurvedic ingredients, by
Hmm.
studying the Ayurvedic text. Okay.
Okay.
And then those ingredients, then we study them and we find out if they are beneficial
Mhm.
for pitta dominant issues, as I discussed before.
Correct.
So it has to be pitta pacifying
Mhm.
issues. Like, if
Mhm.
there is excess oil or inflammation or hair
Mhm.
scalp issues, so these are very
Mhm.
common in the teens. So
Okay.
to
Yeah.
address these problems, we pick the ingredients like neem and manjistha, vetiver, amla, brahmi,
Mhm.
all these ingredients. So
Okay.
this is step now, step two is we validate these herbs
Mhm.
with dermatology and research. So all these herbs
Okay.
will have a clinical data. They'll
Mhm.
be undergoing. We'll be checking them for anti-inflammation properties, antibacterial, antifungal properties, and accordingly,
Mhm.
then finally the herbs are being chosen.
Mhm.
We Next is we keep it very clean and modern. Follow a very clean modern format. So we
Okay.
are aware that the teens are not going to use the traditional paste and
Yes.
the thick oils that we discussed. So they are not going to do
Yes.
that. So
Right.
we reformulate them into
Mhm.
fast absorbing gels.
Okay.
Water based sprays
Mhm.
and face wash. So which are very handy and very
Mhm.
easy to use, because again, as you
Okay.
mentioned, consistency is the key. So we
Yes.
would want them, if the routine is very simple, so that they can follow it also.
Okay.
Then one more very important step is like we test these for the stability and all the other safety testing is being done. So all the products, they go through modern testing, pH
Okay.
balances, and all the other preservative efficacy tests, and all those standards are being met so that they are absolutely safe and pure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Great.
So that's
So
what
what are how many SKUs you have in Ray Wellness?
we've got 10 SKUs.
10 SKUs. So it's properly like is it equally balanced for the hair and the skin?
Yeah. It is just so it is like five products, and five products we have it for skin, and then five for hair.
Mhm. Great,
Yeah.
great, great. So this is a really wonderful job. What you're, see, we definitely every startup is unique in its own way and its own this thing, because every entrepreneur has their own dream, own passion, challenge, some kind of inspiration. Sometimes it comes from family, sometimes it comes from friends, sometimes it comes from self that I want to
Yeah.
do this.
Right.
There are different stories, but every startup entrepreneur has a story, linked with him or her, and that's the reason we got this platform on the YouTube channel to showcase this kinds of entrepreneurs, to bring it to the notice to the people that what exciting they are doing, what new they are doing, what difference they are making to the society, because every startups entrepreneurs is definitely bringing a change to the society. Like your Ray Wellness, when we talk about, it's definitely bringing a different change to the society by getting that nani nuskas in a different way, so that the young teens are using that, and I think slowly they will understand that yes, the olden tradition formulas are only the ones which are the most effective, harmless, and they can see the changes and very easy to use. Like as you mentioned, you have made your products water based and very easy to use, so that the consistency doesn't become stuff for them. Of course, our nani nuskas case were little tough, because that becomes a paste and then apply that and keep, and then that has to become little hard, and then you wash it off, and then to wash it off,
Yeah.
it's a little pain to rub it. And nowadays they
Yeah.
like the peel off mask, because that comes like
Yeah.
a thin paper. Yeah, because that comes like a thin paper, and then just keep it for 10-15 minutes. Automatically, it just peels out easily without any pain, without any hassle. So
Yeah.
that's how the generation is adapting with this. So
True.
it's really a pleasure to have entrepreneurs like you on my channel, and going forward, I'm seeing that I have many more entrepreneurs and startup journeys showcasing on my channel. So I would request all my viewers to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, so that we can grow the startup journeys. We can, in fact, build a community of the startup journeys. We can show to people that what difference we are making with our small ideas, and how we are implementing and making it big. So, Anu, I would like to ask you that what advice would you give to parents and teenagers who are just beginning to explore the skincare and hair care routines? Because yes, now everyone knows that Ayurvedic is best. Like one of our viewer has already shared their comment. We know that Ayurveda is best. My personal experience, Ayurveda is best. So, the what advice from your side would will definitely help them start and explore their journey a little better way.
Okay. So one of the advices, it is important to have an early and clean habit, because if the kids, they have this proper habit, then that is going to be the
Mm-hmm.
foundation of how they would be feeling about themselves in years to come.
Correct.
So my advice is going to be, just keep it simple and not very trendy. So it is like, again, just follow the basic routines. You do not have to follow some 10 step routine of this. Just a
Mm-hmm.
simple normal routine, and
Okay.
try and not to get influenced by the viral skincare products. It is difficult, I know, but
Mm-hmm.
the Korean beauty and then the Japanese beauty, we have to understand that they are
Right.
made for entirely different gene pool, uh,
Mm-hmm.
who have a very different food habits,
Yes.
and are living in a very different demographics. So a lot of
Right.
things also affect the skin, and then the way they are grown, and then the way our skin is growing. So
Yes.
so I know, I mean, if just keep this thing in mind, that it is not going to be that we use this the same products, and then our skin is going to be exactly same as theirs. um, and also we have to keep in mind that the young skin, it is still developing. So So there is going to
Yes.
be, so one needs balance and then not overdo it. So a simple good face wash, light moisturizer, and a sunblock. It is great to start to maintain a good, a good routine. And
Absolutely.
again, as I mentioned, yeah, and it is very important to use age appropriate products and not to use the adult products. Most of the
Okay.
kids, I mean, actually growing up, even I use my parents' products. The things were very
Mhm.
different back then. And that is
Correct.
what, most of the kids, they start to use whatever is there in the bathroom, they start using the same products. But then we
Mhm.
have to understand that, in those products, there are a lot of harsh chemicals. There are going to be AHAs and retinols and, a lot of other things which are very harmful for the young skin. So it is important to pick age appropriate products. At least read the ingredients. That is where Ayurveda is so safe and so powerful. Then it is very important to pay attention to the scalp also. Again, it is often ignored till the time a problem occurs. So till the time the dandruff only does not, and it goes. It is equally very important for the guys too. Probably
Correct.
for them it is like short hair, and then every
Yeah.
1 month they get a trim, so there's going to be no problem. No, so it is in boys also. See,
Mhm.
if you see, it is this time that there's this increase in dandruff. Suddenly, almost
Yes.
every kid you see, hardly very few kids might not be having dandruff problems, but then now most of them they have a dandruff problem, and very
Mm.
chronic dandruff problem.
Yes.
And because of that problem, the pimples, the forehead will be having, so it so one issue leads to other, and then the third, and then the fourth one. So it is important. So the
Correct.
scalp health again is very important. Again, consistency is the key. Follow a simple routine, be consistent, and
Correct.
also it is very important to see skincare as self-care. So it
Mm.
is important that the parents teach their kids that take care of your skin
Mhm.
in a very simple, gentle, and natural way, because that will make
Right.
them make kids more grounded and more responsible, more respect will be there for the products
Absolutely.
that they are using, for the traditions that they are following. And
Mhm.
it is important that they should know that it is a relationship that they are developing with themselves, and they do not
Mhm.
really have to follow any unrealistic ideals,
Correct.
that they can really get influenced very easily, all the actors and actresses. So it is
Mhm.
not, it is a relationship that they can have it with themselves by following the simple routines that all our nanis and dadis have been talking about.
Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Now, just while we were talking, it just came to my mind. You said you have 10 SKUs, which is five for the skincare and five for the hair. So, these products are different for oily hair, dry hair, frizzy hair. Do you have some products like that, or it's a common?
Yeah, so I'll just show you some. So it is going to be,
Please.
so it is like we have this face moisturizer. So face moisturizer, it
Okay.
is going to be light. So India is a hot country, so it can be used for everyone. It can be used. So
Okay.
one face moisturizer is good for all the skin types. Then we've got
Okay.
anti-dandruff
Make a list.
shampoo. So yeah, so
Okay.
this anti-dandruff shampoo. So
Mhm.
it can be used. So as of now, we are addressing the problems and giving the solution. So
Okay.
if you have dandruff, so
Mhm.
this is the solution to it. As of now, we are
Okay.
yet to we are a startup, so we do not have many products. So whatever,
Yes.
if there is a problem, so there's a solution to it. So that is how our approach is. So we've got
Okay.
anti-dandruff shampoo, and we've got conditioner, then we've got hair sunscreen, as I mentioned.
Mhm.
Similarly, then we've got anti-acne serum, we've got face wash, face
Okay.
SPF in the spray form. So it is very easy to handle. Just keep it in the bag, and then you just have to spray. You have
Okay.
to spray skin. You have to spray on the hair for the hair sunscreen.
Oh,
And
that's
we've got,
nice.
yeah, and then we've got salt. We've got salt scrub. So again,
Okay.
back in those days, probably called me very conservative or something. But then back in those days, it used to be, our nannies, daddies, they used to say that if you use salt, then it,
Mm.
it is, it weighs off all the negativity. It scrubs you
Right.
off all the negativity, and so, but then in today's time, it is not really easy to use salt, because pehle ke time pe
Yes.
to, you put it in a bucket and then you take bucket bath, but now it is like
Ah,
shower baths. So we have made it in a scrub form, wherein
Okay.
just once in a week one can just use. So that is a salt scrub. So it gives a very refreshing feel, and then keeping that particular thing in mind that all the negativity and everything will be it will be taken care of. So so there's
Okay,
this
that's
salt
nice.
scrub that we would.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how does one buy your products? Is it only online? Or you also sell it offline? And you're from which location?
So I say Noida. As of now, we are online. So we are
Okay.
there on Amazon, on Flipkart. We also have our own website. We are
Okay.
very active on Instagram. One can drop us any message,
Okay.
any yeah. And we are also talking to quick commerce sites, and then soon we'll be
Mhm.
live on Zepto and Blinkit too.
Great, great. Now that, as you mentioned one point here, that because you are a startup and that's the reason you have 10 SKUs limited to your shelf. So now if someone comes to you with a customized kind of issue, so do you customize the product, or it's just what you have on shelf, you sell that?
See, as of now, it is we cannot be customizing for one person, but then
Right?
yeah, and we kind of address to the problems that are there in general.
Okay.
Then one is so it is one is dermatically the I mean the products that dermatologists they prescribe. So
Hmm.
those are pharma products that are going to be different. So
Okay.
these are all simple products that can be bought and can be used and are effective. So if there's going to be
Okay.
very chronic problem, so we are not saying that do not go to the dermats.
Hmm.
For very chronic issues, that you have to go to the dermats. But then if the
Yes.
issue is not that big, then use our
Hmm.
products, because they are all natural. So if
Right.
so I mean, if there is a problem, so try and fix it, before it becomes big.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When did you start this journey of Raywellness?
So about an year back, we
Okay.
started it. But
Hmm.
then, around 8 to 9 months, we were actually doing R&D and speaking to
Yes.
formulators and then the Ayurvedic
Hmm.
doctors. Lot of
Right.
thing, lot of procedures are there that were followed,
Mhm.
and then we got registered under Ayush Mantralaya. So there were a lot of things that we fixed first, and then finally
Mhm.
from November onwards, we started selling it online. November
That
last year, so it's months.
Noble last.
Yeah.
Great, great, great. So wonderful having you on my channel, and wonderful to know about the journey, the products, and how effective it is. You have chosen the proper, segment of the teenagers where every parent is having an issue in their skincare and hair treatment. So you have given them a very good solution, very safe, in fact. So they are able to use the products in a safer way without any hassles of chemicals. That fear of what will happen and all that stuff. Anything you would like to tell us before leaving this?
Stay healthy, follow a clean routine,
Yes.
and skincare is self care. So stay happy and healthy.
Yeah, that brings the main confidence. Now, if your skin is good, your hair is good, you look good, you feel good.
Yes, yes,
That
definitely.
plays a very important role. Actually, skincare is a segment which actually plays a very important role in a person's life. Because if
Yeah,
your skin and hair is good, you're so confident with your work, with yourself.
yes. And let
It's not
your skin do the talking. It is not the makeup that is important. Let your skin do the talking.
correct.
Follow the natural
Yes.
routine, and then the skin will speak.
And it's good to be more natural than having a lot of makeups and a lot of what
Yeah,
all new things keep coming in the market, temporary hair colors. Some use blue, some use red, some use green. It's basically
right,
try-
right, right.
trying
The
to
core of a
experiment something new in the question of style. They are just losing out on their the natural beauty.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So I
Actually,
feel
yeah,
this.
it talks about natural beauty. Yeah, 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 which is so
Yeah, because
important.
natural beauty is something I think through your products is what they can achieve that.
Right, right, right.
Basically get the natural beauty what they have inside them. It's just that they need to take care of it. Like everyone's skin is good. It's just that we don't take care, and that's how we start getting different problems.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So just follow simple routine and be
Right.
consistent. That's it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much once again for joining us and sharing this with you. And I wish you all the best for Raywellness. I
Thank
would
you
be
so much.
sharing your website and your Instagram handle details in my description so our viewers
Thank
can connect with you, try your products. And definitely, I would tell them to leave their comments in our YouTube that after trying their product, what was the effect? How did they feel about the product? So, it helps in
you.
growing.
It's so important. Yes, feedback is absolutely important. Yes.
Yeah. And I wish you all the best and the success for you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
once
you.
again.
Thank you.
So thank you so much. Uh, Anu was, she's shedding light on such an important and often overlooked aspect of the teenage wellness. It's clear that Ray Wellness is not just a brand; it's a thoughtful solution that's helping teen build a healthy, confident relationship with their skin and hair naturally. So, for those watching, if you're looking for a chemical free Ayurveda approach to teenage skincare, do check out raywellness.in. I'll share her Instagram and her website details in the post description. Until next time, stay inspired, stay curious, and take care of yourself the natural way. And if you want to be on my channel and want to share your story with me, I would really love to have you on my channel. Please do connect with me. My contact details are there in the post description. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more inspiring stories coming up. Until then, take care. Bye.